Okay, and tonight, same thing. No one wants to hang out with us. Stupid little kid. Hang out with me. Hang out with me. He's too depressed. What about you, Cormaru? He's just weird. He just wants to sit and do nothing. But we're gonna go to bed early, since there's nothing for us to do. Yes. Brown chicken, meow, meow. Brown chicken, meow, meow. I see what you mean now. Owl. So, Masamune Date decided to follow Hideyoshi Toyotomi and headed for Odawara. Can you feel Masamune Date's heart spreading sorrow as he made his decision? Oh, I wish I had lived in that era. I could have gone with Masamune Date. Huh? What's gonna be on the exam next week? Who cares? You feel tired? Close your eyes. I think I can go to sleep. I will doze off. I don't need to stay awake for this. Vision is now great. Alright. Now for our 5th visit to the faculty's office. Visiting the faculty office is so much work, bro. The request is so long for no reason. Miss Toriumi, the modern lit teacher, is here muttering to herself. Ugh, damn it, I did it again! When does Class F have their next lecture? Oh, Katone. Well, what is it? Oh, I get it. You brought me some cake, huh? I'm not a fan of Mont Blanc, but I like all the other kinds. That's not what I meant to say. Hey, you're here just in time. I was about to go fill the class in on the section I forgot to explain in my last lecture. If I don't do it, I'm gonna get a reprimand. It's tough being a teacher. If I explain it to you right now, would you pass it on to everyone else? What? It doesn't have to be too detailed. Hey, do you want some watermelon next time I have some left over? Ugh! I felt someone staring at me. Was it Kenji? That rotten echoed us somewhere else around here. Damn it, I guess I'll have to do this myself. Oh, I thought it would've been funny if it was Kenji, since he still's got a crush on her. Well, I might as well practice the lecture on you. I mean, we've already established you're not going to give the lecture in my place, right? You listen to Miss Toriumi's lecture by yourself. What kind of teacher just leaves a student to teach other? Actually, wait, I had to do that for my philosophy class in college. Worst class I ever took. This teacher was so bad at philosophy, like teaching philosophy. Oh my god. He just like never explained it in a way that made sense. He explained it in a way that I think only philosophy majors would understand. And he would also do that thing where like he would make like group up students together, pull a section out of the textbook, and then he would have that group of students try to teach that class, that like that section. And I'm just like, what is the point of that? Like, what is the point of having the students try to teach other students? Like, why am I taking this class to teach other people the material that I'm supposed to learn myself? It was like, oh god, it never made sense to me. I don't understand why like any teacher or professor would do that. You decided to give up for today. Okay, that is the 5th visit. We are now going to max out Maiko. Let's go. Finally, our 3rd max out for today. I need a pee. God. All right. It's the last time we're spending time with her. Maybe the last time we'll see her since she's moving away. Dun, 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 dun.
Hey, come on. Let's play on the jungle gym. Then the seesaw. Kick the can. We can play them all.
You play with Maiko for a while.
Did you fall? Is your knee alright? I'll blow on your scratch. Mom does that all the time for me.
I feel like you shouldn't do that because your mouth is like full of germs and whatnot. Like when you blow, like you're blowing germs.
Hey, we played enough for you to remember me, right? Don't forget.
Maiko seems sad, but she's smiling.
I'm leaving today. And Dad said I'll always be his daughter. Even though we're far away, we're still family. So I don't have to be sad. We're gonna be far apart too. But you and me are family. I mean, not really, but you're my sister, okay? Forever and ever.
Don't forget.
Me neither.
Maiko's trying hard not to cry. I do feel bad for her.
Keep this, okay? I made it just for you.
Bead ring. Aw, how cute.
It's just like mine. Whenever I want to see you, I'll look at this. Please don't throw it away.
Maiko is looking up to you. You feel a tight bond with her. Aw, adorable. Girl at the shrine. And we have Max the Hangman. Crazy how that's her arcana. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. The innermost power of the Hangman arcana hath been set free. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Attis, the ultimate form of the Hanged Man persona. Let's see, what day are we going? Did I write down we're going to? 30th, okay. 20 more days, goodness. Master the girl at the shrine. Oops.
When I get big, I'll come see you. I'll save my money and buy an airplane ticket.
Girl, you're gonna be saving up for a while.
Until then, bye-bye.
Micah ran very quickly so as to hide her sadness. And Kotone feels no emotion at all.
Where have you been?
Bruh. Monday's a holiday, so we have the next 2 days off. There's only one shadow left. I have to admit that makes me a little nervous. Oh, I have to remember to buy some more Yan Beacons at school. We've come too far to lose, so make sure you're prepared. Yes, yes sir! We'll save. Okay, today is the 10th day. We are going to take Koromar on a walk with Ken. Go together. I finally caught up. You're too fast, Koromaru. Stop running so fast. My legs aren't long enough. Poor Ken. You're following guide? Kind of. So since I have already played the mail route and completionist that, and then watched someone do it FES completionist, I figured like since I've technically already experienced this game, I might as well 100% it. So I did two things. I kind of deduced some hangout skills based off of what I knew from the mail route, but I also did have to like look up a little bit of information since the female route is different. So it's like half and half. Half of this guide that I'm doing is my notes, and half of it is like internet notes. But I mean, since I've already played this game, I was like, I might as well completion it. There's no reason for me to go in blind. So I have like guide notes for completionism. I wanted to apologize for making so much trouble and worrying everyone. I lost something important, but I gained something at the same time. That's why I think I'll be alright on my own now. Thank you for having me along today. Spoke quietly with Ken. It seems Koromar is done playing. He's back. Alright, this time I'm not going to lose. Let's go! Okay, and we go home for tonight. Too bad we didn't essentially wake up with Koromaru. There's no school today, Sunday. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna buy anything from Tanaka's show. I did pick up a sun persona, right? I know we don't technically need the sun persona, but it just gives me comfort knowing that I have it in case if I mess up and I still get extra points. But we're going to the shrine, and we're going to hang out with our sickly man here. He's gonna die. We have Yatagarasu, talk with him, and we hang out. I don't think I can act out coughing and wheezing without destroying myself since I have asthma, so I'm not gonna act that out. It's starting to settle down, I think. Thank you for coming. It's better when I'm not alone. Why do I have to face this alone? Other people don't have to deal with this sickness. Won't ever walk through a sunny field again because my legs and heart can't handle it. All that's left is to draw my sheets around me and count the beats of my heart until they stop forever. Why is this only happening to me? The option here is, I don't know. I can't explain the words that I didn't decide myself. Of course not. No one knows. I don't even know. But I mean, I understand why I'm dying. But why am I dying? There isn't any meaning to life that I can find, so perhaps I'm not missing all that much. Akinari nods to himself. I do feel bad with people who are like born with sicknesses, obviously that they never asked for, but to the point where it like actually affects their ability to do just day-to-day life stuff. Must suck. I wish I could run away. But if my body was capable of that, I wanted to be here anyway. No matter what I do, my body is there to remind me I'm going to die. Nothing I can do. Please, don't leave just yet. When I'm alone, it feels like it could end at any second. Option here is talking makes it worse. I know, but I like to talk for a little bit longer. Akinari tried to smile. Oh, poor guy. I am feeling a little better, so thank you. Your presence is comforting to Akinari. Your relationship is stronger now. That should bring us up to rank 3. We're only on rank 3 and it already feels like we're saying goodbye to him. I need water. Doing his raspy voice kind of hurts. Oh. It's starting to get dark. Don't worry, I'll be fine now. Good seeing you. Decided to go back to the dorm. Poor guy.
Welcome back.
Alright. We are going to take Korbar out on another walk. And we're gonna run into a little someone tonight, which will increase our points. Koro-chan looks happy, like always. Huh? Isn't that girl the same year? Huh? Oh, what a coincidence. Are you walking the dog? Oh, and Fuuka-san's here too. Oh, good evening. Oh yeah, you live in the same dorm, don't you? What are you doing? I'm going for a run, if it's that perfect time of the year. Not too hot or too cold. I see. You're working pretty hard. The three of you spoke for a while, just girls chatting. And I've got close to both of them. I don't think I've maxed out either of them yet either. Seems Korbar is done playing. Oh, we should get going soon. Koro-chan looks bored. Goodbye, Ryo-san. Alright, I keep reading that line every time and I probably don't need to. The 12th. That's today's date, everybody. October 12th. Today is Health and Sports Day. There's no school. Damn, if only we had those random dates like that here. Okay. Exams are coming up. But here is our first fake hangout. So because it's a Health and Sports Day, it's only appropriate that we go for a fortune slip and use it on y'all. Yes. We're going to do people in school, and we're going to do tennis player Ryo. Big hanging out, let's go. Alright.
Greetings.
Greetings. The exams start tomorrow. It looks like you are all serious about doing well on them. But as for me, I am more serious about what comes after the exams. The final battle. I will fight with all my strength. We cannot lose. Alright, it's gonna be very important. Make a save here, just in case if I mess up on exams that are coming up. Okay. We don't need a study. But maybe I guess I'll just do it for the sake of it. Why not? Like what a real student would do, cramming right before, even though we've already maxed out our academics. Friday the 13th, today is tomorrow. It's tomorrow! Friday the 13th is tomorrow! Woo! In IRL time, not game time. When was the last time we had a Friday the 13th? Happens once a year, right? This question seems familiar. Alright, this is where we need to choose all the right answers. What is the #1 source of stress for women? This is a great question. Husbands! Feel confident about your answer. That's so funny. This question seems familiar. Who founded numerology? That was Moses, right? Yeah. And then that is correct. Ugh, we have so many days of just exams. That sucks. This is the fact that they have it all straight in a row is another thing. The amount of like tests that you have to study for all at once. What is superconductivity? That is going to be 0 electrical resistance. I already know that. No, I don't even have to look at a guide because my dad is an engineer. Told me all these random facts. This question seems familiar. The Onin War was one of 2 incidents that triggered the Sengoku era. Which was the other? Of course, we'd have a Sengoku era question on this. This one is going to be Coup of Mayo. Mayo. The last day. Alright, I believe I don't have to choose an answer for this one since it's the last day. Questions are just too easy because we're so smart. Wonderful. Our exams have finally ended. Woo! And I'm pretty sure I got all of those correct. Okay, so it's gonna be another fake hangout today. I do have strength, right? Yes. We're fake hanging out with Koromaru today at the shrine. And he's gonna be underneath friends, I think. Friends, someone else. Koromaru. Yeah, we got free money.
Sup, dude?
Sup, Junpei. Phew, it's finally over. Dude, wanna go to Tartarus today? Not today, bro. Awesome. I don't even want to think about school anymore. Oh, Junpei. Oh, Junpei. Well, instead of going to Tartarus, we're gonna go on a walk. We need to rank up Koromaru so hard. Man, going on a jog on a day like this just feels right. It makes me forget all the tests I failed. Oh, poor you, Junpei. How are you not held back a year? Look at that. Koromaru's so worked up. I'm sure he has stuff to think about too, like recent events. Dogs are just so honest, you know? You know, Junpei hasn't really obsessed about Chidori lately. When he looks at me, I get embarrassed, like I can see right through all the lies I tell myself. Just can't lie to Koromaru. That dog. Spoke quietly with Junpei. Junpei, this is exactly why Akihiko thinks we're dating you. Seems Koromaru is done playing. Oh, and here comes the dogster himself. Guess it's time to head back, huh? You decide to go back to the dorm with Koromaru. Alright. Now I should have completely aced my midterms. Oh, who's calling us? Oh, we're gonna have a bunch of people calling us, but sorry, I have other plans. Especially you, sorry. I don't want to hang out with you if I don't need to. Right, baby, I do like baby. But we're not hanging out with him though. Poor Rio. Rio, don't you have new friends now? Why do you want to hang out with me? We're not going on a date with anybody. I don't think I'm gonna buy anything from Tanika's show because it's gonna be expensive as heck. We are going to spend time today instead with the dying man once again. Where is he? Here he is. Let's go to soup. Talk with him.
I'm doing better today. I know it's probably looked pretty bad last time, right? I had been reading a book before we met that day. I got so absorbed in the reading that I forgot to close the window, and I didn't realize how chilly it was.
Oh, you ended up affecting yourself even more.
You read many books?
I used to read a lot when I was younger. Not so much anymore. I actually can't even tell you all the last book I picked up. I had to have been in high school, and high school was a while ago. I love reading.
I see. That's something we have in common then.
Akinari seems pleased.
I read a lot of books these days,
But I do read manhwa and manga, so maybe that counts.
I find that they're the easiest ways to spend my time, since I can get lost in a book's private world.
You know, that is one thing about reading that I do sometimes miss, is like being able to imagine like all the scenes that are happening in your head and all the interpretations.
Do you read books all the way to the end?
I don't think I've ever dropped a book. It would feel too weird. Not if it's boring.
I don't read the endings either. I think our reasons for doing so are different. Ah, don't say it like that!
Akinari smiled.
I really get into the story and usually reach the end quickly, but I never want to finish it. Because if I finish the story, I'll be stuck here again, alone in my room. As Akinari, the person who can't escape his fate. Stories about hope or heroism. Those are the kinds of books I read. So hopefully, if I do decide to finish reading them, I'll feel happy at the end when I come back here.
Akinari smiled weakly. Your relationship is strong now. Ugh.
Oh man.
I don't have some sort of magical power to keep... Level 4. Wasn't I so close to leveling up Ryo and Fuuka? I was just double checking all my notes. But gotta remember to give them some attention soon.
Time is ruthless. It looks like the sun is already setting. I hope we have another chance to talk.
We'll have 6 more chances before dude goes bye.
Welcome back.
Oh, Mitsuru! Oh, her outfit is so cute. Okay, today's the 18th. It's gonna be another free day. I'm just gonna go to my room and sleep because we got nothing to do because apparently neither Ken or Koromaru want to hang out. And now we're back at school. We get to see our exam results. Alright, we scored number 1, right? I will not expect anything less than perfect. Yeah! Mitsuru promised to give you a gift if you scored the highest. You should talk to Mitsuru when she's at school. Lunchtime is almost over. You just had to go back to your classroom. Okay, I can't remember. Did I forget to hang out at the faculty office one day? If I did, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't have to be in a row, but I think I might have gone. I'll have to check. Okay, everyone. Let's get your tests so we can go over them. On question 1, you have to use the formula we spent several days on to solve it, remember? The next question was a word problem about calendars. Does anyone here buy a new calendar every year? If you do, you're wasting your money. You see, calendars have only a set number of patterns. After all, how many days can January 1st possibly fall on? I'll pick a student mathematically. Let's see, Katone. How many calendar patterns are there? There's a total of 14. Correct. Well done. Obviously, January 1st can only fall on 7 days, Monday through Sunday. But you must factor in the possibility of a leap day at the end of February, which gives you 7 more patterns. 2 variations based on 7 days gives you 14 patterns in all. In a year you can name falls into one of these 14. I don't see how calendars are a waste based off of that explanation, but sure. People will still need a way to keep track of their days. Okay, let's go to the faculty office. I think I might have skipped it. Let's see. Yeah, I did skip a day. It's okay. We'll still be able to get the request.
I should get going, but there's no time to waste. If I power walk to the station, it'll take 7 minutes. But if I consider the speed the train pulls into the station, 3 minutes might not be enough. Oh yes, I'm in charge of dinner tonight, so that's another 12 minutes to getting groceries. I better compensate for the pressure ratio when mashing potatoes to avoid inefficiency. If you average potatoes diameter to about 12 centimeters, then that comes out to... Oh, forget it. Going home isn't worth the bother. I'm staying at school. You're not allowed. Oh, it's you, Katone. Do you want to stay the night at school too? You're lucky for Mr. Ono. Now that you mention it, I haven't seen that helmet lately. I mean, that teacher. I don't have time to fritter away looking for him either, so try again later.
And yet, they have the time of their lives to go into students' personal lives of what they do after school.
You know, that helm of his really is a nice piece. I'd never say so to Mr. Ono's face, because I'd never hear the end of it, but it's fine craftsmanship. That curved line at the top, it's an ideal arc for absorbing impact. Like an arc that can absorb about 48% of the impact from above. Then there's the material. It's not just a thick chunk of metal.
It's extremely thin metal, in fact, layered with finely braided hemp for added practicality. Mr. Takenozuka's lecture goes on and on. So that explains it, see? Isn't it a wonderful specimen? Its origin? I wanted to know anything about that. Archaeological details don't interest me. Learn about the construction of ancient helms. Well, that's the closest we'll get to Mr. Ono. Alright, we are now. Let me actually buy some Yanbions, just in case. I have plenty of money. 7 million yen, let's go. Did I buy all of them? Yeah. Okay. Every Saturday. Alright, now we're gonna max out another person today. Our fourth person. Whoops. Wrong section. We're going to be maxing out. So many students, finally. Alright, this is the last one. Go to practice. Ikugan Highfield. You sweat it out with the club members. Alright, let's call it a day here.
Let's clean up then. Oh yeah, Ryo, did you give any thought to that group date?
You know, you can leave me out. I don't need a boyfriend.
Oh, she's a girl boss.
Come on, you need a better man to love than Kenji, seriously.
I will agree with this short-haired girl. Why Kenji of all people? Kenji is actually a loser.
I don't think one exists.
Right, then we're all doomed. The other club members went back to the school, leaving you alone with Ryo.
Oh, Katone. This feels like it was just a while back, when it was just the two of us practicing together. Stuff like group dates and everything. They're all being nosy, aren't they? I never thought I'd be asking other people about things like love.
Ryo laughs.
I thought I was right to sacrifice everything and devote myself to the club. No matter how tough things got, knowing I was getting better and showing results would relieve my suffering. But I'd forgotten something very important. To have fun. I forgot the joy of tennis. Take a look at this. Ryo holds a worn-out book in her hand. It's a beginner's guide. When I first started playing tennis, I was so excited that I couldn't even sleep. I read this in bed, while I ate, even during class. I want to give this to you. I want you to have the thing that gave me so much inspiration back then. I think it'll help me remember that I'm not alone. So, please.
Annotated guide. Thank you.
I'm the one that should be thanking you. It's all because of you that I came to realize all these things. You've been with me every step of the way, giving me the extra push that I needed. You've always kept an eye out for those around you. Thank you.
Ryo bows in a slightly embarrassed manner. You sense a strong bond with Ryo, and with that we have also now maxed out the chariot persona. Let's go! Look at it. Little pharaohs in the night. Woo! We have now maxed it out and we'll never have to hang out with Ryo ever again and hear her cry about Kenji.
So, you know how it's a one-on-one in tennis singles tournaments? That's why I thought I didn't need anyone else. I was fine as long as I did my best by myself. But it's not something you can attempt alone. If you don't have friends with you, it's almost impossible to advance forward. One person by herself is really weak. Maybe the same thing can be said about life too.
I'm only 17 anyway.
Ryo laughs embarrassed. Hey, let's change and get to work. Everyone said they'd meet us there. Come on, Katone. You had a fun time at Wild Duck with the other club members. After an enjoyable meal, you return to the dorm.
Hello.
I can.
Your exams are over, right? Well, I'm ready to go to Tartarus when you are. I promise to do my very best until the very end. I'll be fighting for him too. Perfect. We will save. Alright, and tonight we are hanging out with Koromaru, and for once we're actually not just going on a regular walk, we're actually going to rank up with him. We're already close to maxing out Koromaru too.
Oh, he looks sad.
Koromaru is scratching himself with his hind leg. You got fleas? You recall that happened once before. If you recall correctly, what you did was I brushed him. You ask Koromaru if he wants you to brush him.
Koromaru's wagging his tail.
He didn't have, I can't remember if he had fleas or not the last time. Koromaru joyfully brought a brush. Koromaru rolled over. Where should you start brushing him? On the back. Koromaru seems pleased. The fur around Koromaru's stomach feels a little different. When you look closely, you see traces of a stitched wound with his old master, probably. You recall that he didn't like having his stomach touched. Koromaru is looking up at you with his big eyes. Even when you touch his stomach, Koromaru doesn't shy away from it. As if Koromaru has opened up to you. Oh yeah, he used to wiggle away, but not anymore. Aw, look at that. Level 8, rank 8. We're almost there too. Many people are getting so close. Alright. Now we're gonna have another cutscene, and Fuuka is gonna get her moment.
Okay, class. I know you've been busy lately, but you all remember to do your homework, right?
Of course, who could ever forget homework?
Just because you're not taking a literature class next year doesn't mean you can blow off classic.
Yes, it does.
Hey, are you listening to me?
What's wrong, Fuuka? You look kind of down. Huh? Talk to me. Tell me what's bothering you.
It's about Aragaki-senpai.
Still unconscious.
Pretty shocking, huh? Never seen him at school, but I've seen him around town. I wonder if he really did get caught up in some kind of crime.
I wish they could have given a different excuse, because saying that he got caught up in a crime is gonna make him look like a gangster or like a troublemaker.
Some things you can never get back. I know that from all the things that have happened with my parents. I've sort of been avoiding the question. But is it okay for me to go on like this?
Parents, huh? I can relate to that. But you'll be okay, right?
Natsuki, what are you waiting for? Come on up.
Yeah.
She's just like, sure, whatever, bruh.
Don't you want to give your classmates a proper goodbye?
Natsuki stood up.
Huh? What's going on?
The fact that she didn't even tell her about this is another thing. There's another thing about how much she values her friends.
Hello everyone. I know it hasn't been that long, but I feel like I've made some good friends. I'll remember each and every one of you, even after I transfer. Thank you. How's that?
She's just so nonchalant about
Transfer? What?
it. Fuuka, I still question your friend choice, but if you liked her, you liked her. Gakukan High School rooftop.
You're a weird one, you know? The biggest bitch in the school is leaving, and you feel sorry
Agreed.
for her.
You're transferring? And you didn't say anything?
It's not like telling you would have changed anything. Why make us both depressed? Anyway, my dad's pretty sick, and they say it'll take some time for him to recover. And we don't really have that much money, so we can't afford to stay here. You know, I still think you're crazy for being friends with someone like me, but like I said before, we're both in the same boat. My parents act like I don't even exist. I hate living at home.
See, why do some people become parents if they can't even properly take care of their kids?
That's why I was so jealous when you moved into the dorm.
Natsuki-chan.
But, Fuuka, your house is nearby and your parents are pretty normal. So why'd you move?
I think it's also funny how the dormitory is like only allowing students with personas. What if they actually have students at this school that need to live in the dorms, but they can't because they're not a persona user?
Huh? Well,
If you don't want to tell me, that's okay. But if it's something that you and your folks can work out, then do it while you have the chance. It'll be a while before my dad's in any condition for us to have a heart-to-heart. What am I doing? This isn't what I wanted to talk about. You know, Fuuka,
Got the Valley Girl
I used to think
accent.
that every day was just the same. And I'm only saying this because it's you. But you don't get any second chances in life. If you accept the way things are, then they'll never change.
Natsuki-chan.
This is the last time I'll see this view. I won't be in school next week because I'll be packing, so guess this is goodbye.
No!
It's okay. Everything will be all right.
Fuuka, are we not your friends too?
Come on, don't give me that look.
But
Hey, I'm not helpless, you know. changed a lot since I met you. I'm gonna try and figure out what I really want now. So, I hope you do the same.
What I really want.
Aw.
I used to try and please everyone. I was afraid of not being liked, so I did my best to fit in. But I never really thought about what I wanted.
That
Yeah,
is so
don't be
like you,
normal,
Fuuka.
everybody.
Well, I say, if they don't accept you for who you are, then screw them. But I like you, even if you don't like yourself.
Natsuki-chan.
Well, better get going.
Natsuki left without looking back.
Natsuki-chan.
And here we go.
Huh? My cell?
Fuuka looked at the message she received on her cell phone.
Natsuki-chan?
Even if we're apart, we'll still be connected. We can always talk, right? Thanks for everything.
Natsuki-chan.
Eventually, Fuuka lifted her head and nodded.
Even if we're apart, we'll still be
And they'll
connected.
never meet each other ever again, because what can high school students do to meet people? Because they don't have a job or money.
It all makes sense now. I've always been so worried about how others are feeling. That's why my power allows me to stay connected with them. I guess there is something I want after all. It makes me happy to see everyone else happy too. So, I want us all to remain friends. The power to connect people even when they're apart. My persona has given me this amazing gift.
Woo! I still think I prefer everyone's base persona designs. I mean, even hers doesn't really change that much, not gonna lie. Yeah, looks creepy. Lucia has given rise to Juno.
There you are.
Why? Did something happen?
It is surprising to find you on the rooftop.
We were just wondering what you were up to.
Everything's okay now.
Okay?
I've made up my mind. I'll do as much as I can with my power, for my sake, as well as the sake of others.
Okay.
Sorry, I guess that was sort of random, wasn't it?
Are you sure you're alright?
Fuuka, you never speak about your feelings this much. It's sus. My god, Fuuka actually has thoughts in her own head. Who would have thought? Alright, we have 10 days until we go to Tartarus. First thing we gotta do, we gotta go to the faculty office again, listen to another teacher talk our ear off. Oh wait, let's speak to Mitsuru first.
Jeremy, I saw your exam results. Good work. Here, this is from the chairman. It's a reward for efficiently balancing school and battle.
Queen card set, Bufudine. Let's go. Alright, teacher time. Alright, Terauchi, the Japanese teacher, is here muttering to herself. Odororita? I can't pronounce that.
Did it get so late already? My darling's not home today, and I'm so samishi. Maybe I should go to dinner with Miss Toriyumi, that restaurant with the interesting game. What was it? A mahjong parlor?
Oh god, Mahjong looks so... I don't understand.
I hope I don't lose again, but I don't think I can win at all against Miss Toriyumi. Konnichiwa, Kotone-san. How are you? Miss Toriyumi isn't here. I was actually looking for her myself, actually. Say, Kotone-san, do you play mahjong? It's very omoshiori. The technical terms in particular are so interesting. If I play too much, I can't get them out of my head for days. Mentan pin dora dora, richi ipatsu chi toitsu tsumo.
Goodness, I can't.
I've said that stuff even in my sleep. My poor darling hasn't slept very well as a result. Shall I teach you the other technical terms? I've been repeating what Miss Toriyumi taught me, but, well, for beginners, there's only Richi. Then a few intermediate players, I got a reverse Dora. Looks like you're waiting for some tile, or you've gotta have some more than two hand. On. Oh, or advanced stuff, you have a hand, don't you? I have all the tiles you're waiting for, and Mangam Booyah. So far, I've only had chances to use the beginner's phrases, though.
But Miss Toriomi is a very patient teacher. She'll tell me, you should throw this one way, or you won't get any points if you call that one. So I wouldn't. And I dropped that towel by accident, so you can't ruin it. She's taught me so much that I haven't been able to win a single match. Goodness. Mahjong, time to learn. Alright, the next time we visit will be the last. Finally. Alright, we are now going to hang out with Bebe. It's been a while. Where I can't do an accurate French accent, but I still attempt, even if it's not good. He's also getting close to the end. Doing is my life. Even though my wallet is light and I can only buy cheap material. I will work hard to make the best kimono and save my future. Bebe is working hard to get in your scarf while you cheered each other on. Your scarf is almost complete. Tanoshi mi. I look forward to that. But I too am working hard to finish this. So far, so good, ne? Right? When my uncle sees this, I know he'll agree with me about how great Nihon is. Option here is he'll agree. I truly believe that, so I will work even harder. Bebe seems excited. My butchered French accent, which is not, probably can't even tell it's French. I accomplished a lot today with your help, Kitone-sama. Arigato, thank you. Bebe seems very grateful. Your relationship is stronger now. Yeah, rank 8. He's also very close to the end. Oh, my arm is very tired. I must be working so hard. But I will finish the kimono no matter what. Gosh, I can't give up now. He's the true epitome of a weeb.